Good morning everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjot and today we are going to discuss the 28th class related to PPP practice questions. Okay. So before starting the session, let me know, am I audible to all of you and the PPT is also visible? Are we good to go? Good morning Gitanjali, good morning Ananta, good morning Sheikh, good morning Murli. Let me know, am I audible to all of you and the PPT is also visible? Are we good to go? Yes, everything is okay. So let's start the session. Before starting the session, if there is any new candidate who has not subscribed the Officers Adda 24/7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you by the channel. Okay. And if you have not downloaded the Adda 24/7 application, then do download the application from the Play Store. Okay. Now, one information for all of you that the selection batch for JAIIB is coming. And this batch will start from 20th of May, in which what we are going to do, this is a type of crash course in which we are going to cover a syllabus of your June JAIIB exam in a precise way, in which you can, if the candidate is starting now preparing, or if a candidate is starting after a certain days to prepare for JAIIB exam, then this selection batch or this revision batch, or we can say the crash course, is very important for all of you. So those who are looking for a particular dedicated platform where you will get all the material and classes in which you will find that which topics are very important from all the modules which you have to cover. So kind of a crash course it is, in which all the important topics will be covered as per the previous year exams, that which are the topics which are very important. We are going to cover that, and this batch is for all of your 3 subjects related to JAIIB exam. Okay. So to enroll in this particular batch, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application, from where you have to go the JAIIB CAIIB section, and you have to find the selection batch there. And to enroll in this batch, you can use a code that is Y496. After using this code, you will get 78% discount from the Adda 24/7 application. Okay. So this batch is starting from 20th of May, and do remember, this is a crash course batch. Okay. Now, apart from this, already one other offer is there, that all the ebooks which are available on Adda 24/7 application, there is 22% flat offer is going on all the books. So to enroll in this particular offer, you have to use the code that is Y496S. Okay. So you have to use this code to enroll in the ebooks. So this ebooks, all the ebooks which are related to your exam, related to JAIIB or CAIIB exam or any bank promotion exam, there is 22% flat is going on. Okay. So this is the information for all of you. Now let's start the session with the first question, which is asking about that which of the following is incorrect regarding NEFT. Which of the following is incorrect regarding NEFT? So first of all, NEFT stands for National Electronic Fund Transfer. First option is saying system will be available on all days of the year, including holidays. Second is saying there will be 23 half-hourly batches every day. Third is saying crediting beneficiary's account or returning the transaction within 2 hours of settlement of the respective batch to originating bank will continue. Fourth is saying settlement of first batch will commence after 12:30 hours and the last batch will end at the 12 hours. It means this is the timing which is given, that at 12:30 you will have the last batch, and at 12 AM you will have the first batch. Okay. So let me know which of the following statement is not correct about the NEFT. It is NEFT. Okay. National Electronic Fund Transfer. Good morning, Shrikant. Good morning, SK. What will be the right answer for the first question? Do make sure you write question number while you are answering. Okay. So Gitanjali saying B, Anantha saying B, Venkat saying B, Ajay saying B. Everyone is going with the B option. That is true, because now NEFT is 24 into 7. It has 48 half hourly batches, not 23 half hourly batches. Okay, it has now 48 half hourly batches. So right answer will be your B, that is 23 half hourly batches. It is an incorrect statement regarding the NEFT. Okay, very good. Now second question, which of the following is not a feature of open-ended scheme in mutual funds? So which of the following is not a function, not a feature of open-ended mutual fund? First thing, it allows the investor to enter and exit at his convenience. Second is saying it has a fixed maturity period. Third is saying it has more liquidity rather than the close-ended scheme. Fourth is saying plan is available for subscription on a continuous basis. So which of the following is not a feature of open-ended mutual fund? Now what is mutual fund? We have discussed many times. Let's understand once more. Mutual fund is a professionally managed fund by the professionals who know about the market, who know how to minimize the risk from the market, and mutual funds are the professional managers who collect funds from many investors and invest their money in diversified sectors to minimize the risk. So simply what mutual funds are doing, mutual funds are investing money of others in a different sector, in a diversified sector, so that the risk will be minimized. Or we can say simply the mutual funds are performing at the kind of a portfolio investment, so that they will reduce the risk of the loss. So what will be the answer of the second question? A, B, C or D? Samriddhi saying B, Anantha saying B, Gitanjali saying B, Venkat saying B, Shrikant saying B. Everyone is going with B option. Very good. Correct. Because it is open-ended mutual fund, it has a fixed maturity period. This is an incorrect statement. Only close-ended mutual fund will have a fixed maturity period, not a open-ended mutual fund. Okay. So right answer will be your B, that it has a fixed maturity period. This is incorrect regarding the open-ended scheme. Clear? Now let's move to the third question, that is asking about which of the following function is related to Sebi. Now what is Sebi? It stands for Securities and Exchange Board of India. Sebi is the regulatory body of investment market. Clear? Now the first statement is saying issue and print currency note is a function of Sebi. Second is saying monetary policy formation is a function of Sebi. Third is saying supervision and regulation of foreign institutional investor is a function of Sebi. And fourth is saying supervision and regulation of NBFC is a function of Sebi. So which of the following is a function of Sebi? A, B, C or D? So Sebi simply is a Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is the regulatory body of investment market. Okay. Whose headquarters is located in Mumbai, and it was established in the year 1988, but the government of India has given the statutory power to the Sebi in the 1992. That's why the establishment of Sebi is known as April 1992. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. Okay, it has 15 local boards and it has 4 regional offices. Do remember that also. Everyone is saying third is the function of Sebi. Okay. Now, first of all, before moving to the next question, those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session. First of all, do like the session and also share with your friends and colleagues who are also preparing for JAIIB exam. So everyone is going with the C option. That is correct, because it is a function of Sebi. The supervision of FII, foreign institutional investors, or the foreign institutional investment is required the permission of Sebi. Okay. Now the first function is of Reserve Bank of India. Second function is of Reserve Bank of India, and also fourth function is also a Reserve Bank of India's function. So RBI has sole responsibility to print all the currency notes except rupee 1. Only 1 rupee note will not be printed by RBI. It will be printed by Ministry of Finance, Government of India. But all the 2 and above notes will be printed by Reserve Bank of India, and RBI has this sole right under the section 22 of RBI Act 1934. Second, monetary policy formulation will be done by Reserve Bank of India to maintain price stability in the economy and to maintain economic stability in the country. Okay, so to maintain price stability, to maintain economic stability, RBI formulates the monetary policy. After that, regulation of NBFC will be done by the Reserve Bank of India. First of all, whenever we are talking about NBFC, NBFCs are registered under the Companies Act 2013 now. But if they want to work as a non-banking financial institution in India, they have to be registered with Reserve Bank of India. So the supervision and regulation will be done by Reserve Bank of India. So right answer will be your C option. That is a function of Sebi. Acha, who regulates or who supervises the FDI, foreign direct investments? Let me know who supervises the FDI, foreign direct investment. Who supervises the FDI, foreign direct investment? Sebi or RBI or any other body? Okay, let's move to the fourth question. Now do answer that who regulates or who supervises the FDI? Who supervises the FDI, foreign investment? Sebi or RBI? Everyone is saying RBI. Why RBI will do that? RBI is the central bank. FDI is foreign direct investment. What is FDI? FDI is foreign direct investment in which foreign company can invest in an Indian company more than 10%. So when a foreign company is investing in Indian company with more than 10% capital, that is known as FDI, foreign direct investment. Why RBI will regulate this? No, it is regulated by Ministry of Finance. Okay, who regulates it? Ministry of Finance regulates it. Not Sebi. Sebi regulates the FII, Sebi supervises the FII, but now Ministry of Finance supervises the FDI. There was a board that was known as Foreign Investment Promotion Board. You all have heard about that, I think. FIPB, Foreign Investment Promotion Board was there, but it was abolished by Government of India after the money laundering case of Mr. P. Chidambaram, the former finance minister of our country. So earlier we used to have a foreign investment promotion board who used to supervise the FDI in the country, but it was abolished in the year 2015-16, and after that Ministry of Finance is supervising the FDI. Okay, do remember. And FII will be supervised by the Sebi. Now everyone is saying fourth answer will be C. Okay, let's see what is the question. Which type of charge is created on life insurance policy? It is a life insurance policy. 1 second. Okay, so question is asking about that which of the following is created on life insurance policy? Which of the following is charge created by on life insurance policy? Very good. Everyone is saying C option. That is correct. Assignment. Right is C. So right answer for the fourth question is C option. Clear. Next. As per PML Act, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, first of all, let me know in which year Prevention of Money Laundering Act was introduced. What is the year in which we have introduced the Prevention of Money Laundering Act? And the question is asking that as per Prevention of Money Laundering Act, banks has to submit CTR. Now, what is the full form of CTR also tell? First, you have to tell the year of the act, then you have to tell the full form of CTR, then you have to tell the in full form of FIU also. India for a transaction of above rupees 10 lakh within dash of close of the month. So what is the right answer for the fifth question? You have to answer 3 other questions also from this question. So first let me know what is the option correct. Is it 3 days? Is it 7 days? Is it 15 days? Is it 30 days? Second, you have to tell the year in which PMLA Act was introduced. Third, you have to tell the full form of CTR. Fourth, you have to tell the full form of FIU. Okay, very good. First answer I have got, that is 2002. In 2002, Prevention of Money Laundering Act was introduced. Okay. And everyone is saying 15, that is C. Very good. This is also true. Within 15 days of close of the month, you have to give the CTR report. Correct. Financial Intelligence Unit. Okay. How it can be suspicious transaction report? As it's not STR. STR is suspicious transaction report. We are talking about here the CTR. If we are talking about CTR, we have two types of reports, that is cash transaction report, and then we have your counterfeit currency report also. Okay, that is CCR. That is your CCR. We have three types of report. First is your CTR, second is your STR, and third is your CCR. Cash transaction report, suspicious transaction report, counterfeit currency report. Okay, and cash transaction reports we have to submit to FIUIND on the 15th day of close of month. Okay, 15th day of close of month. When we are talking about STR, we have to give STR on 7 days. Okay, 7 days from the confirmation of suspicious. When you have confirmed that this transaction is suspicious transaction, within 7 days after that you have to report the STR. And if we are talking about the counterfeit currency report, it takes 15 days. It also takes 15 days, but 15 days from the date of detection. When you have detected that it is a counterfeit currency, then you have to give within the 15 days the report of CCR. Okay, so this is the duration. Do remember this also. And what is FIU? FIU is simply your financial intelligence unit. Very good. So the right answer is 5th, that is 15 days. First of all, PMLA stands for Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Second, CTR stands for Cash Transaction Report. FIU stands for Financial Intelligence Unit. Act came in the year 2002. And CTR report we have to submit to FIUIND at the 15 days of the close of the month. Okay, so this is the overall three types of reports which we have to submit, and remember the duration of all of the three. Now let's move to the 6th question. What is the underlying for issue of participatory notes? That is also known as P notes. That is also known as P notes. So what is the underlying for issue of participatory notes or P notes? First statement is saying it is an investment made by FII. Second is saying it is some security listed on some Indian stock exchange. Third, we are saying it is some participation certificate on risk basis. Fourth is saying it is contract note between FII and the Sebi. So which of the following is underlying for issue of participatory note? A, B, C or D? Yes, to FIU. 6th is D, A and B. We are getting three options, D, A and B. See, we are talking about what is underlying. We are talking about what is underlying. We are not asking what is the feature of participatory notes. We are talking about what is the underlying for issue of a participatory notes. The underlying will be your B option, that is it is some security listed on some Indian stock exchange. That is your underlying. What we are talking about, underlying means the value from which you are creating the value. As we know what is participatory notes, there is some Indian company. What is participatory notes? For example, this is an Indian company and there is a foreign investor. There is a foreign investor. Now this foreign investor do not want to register under the stock exchange of India. When a foreign investor do not want to register in the Indian stock exchange or in the with the Sebi or the stock market of India, but still wants to invest, but still wants to purchase the security of Indian currency, what he has to do? He has to go to the Indian broker. He has to go to the Indian broker. Now this Indian broker, it is obvious that it is working as an Indian broker, then it is registered with the Sebi. So this Indian broker will purchase the share of an Indian company and issue this share to the foreign investor. That is known as P notes or participatory notes. So what is the underlying for the participatory notes? The shares of an Indian company which is registered on an Indian stock exchange. So right answer will be B. Okay, now got it? Concept is clear to all of you. When we are talking about the underlying, and underlying means from which you are creating the value of the participatory notes. So from which security we are creating the participatory notes value? From the shares of an Indian stock, sorry, from the share of an Indian company which is listed on the Indian stock exchange. So right answer will be B. Okay. Let me know clear the concept of participatory notes. So whenever a foreign investor wants to invest in Indian security without registering himself, then he purchases the Indian security from the broker, and that is known as your participatory notes. Okay, now let's move forward to the next question. Before moving forward to the 7th question, those candidates who are live in the channel, live in the session, do like the session once. It should be your habit that when the session is started, do like the session. Now, the next question is 7th question. Agriculture advances within overall 5 priority sector lending targets should be of ANBC or CEOBE, whichever is higher for dash banks. So agriculture advances, we are talking about the PSL. PSL stands for priority sector lending, in which those sectors are represented who needs improvement, who needs development, but they do not have full credit planning in that particular sector, or these are the sector which are neglected by the banking system. So those sector will be introduced as a priority sector lending by Reserve Bank of India, and there are total 8 sectors under the PSL. Okay, now we are talking about agriculture advances within the overall 5 priority sector targets should be of ANBC or CEOB, whichever is higher. Okay, for dash banks, is it 18% domestic bank and foreign bank with 20 or more branches? Is it 4.5% domestic banks and foreign banks with 20 or more branches? It is 18% domestic bank and foreign banks with less than 20 branches, or it is 18% for all categories of banks. Which of the following is right answer? A, B, C or D? Last one is 18%. In D, it is also written 18%. 7th is A. Everyone is going with A. Okay, everyone is going with A. It is obvious that okay, everyone is saying A option. So if we want to understand that if we want to use the elimination method in this question, so what is the elimination method? How we can use the elimination method? So it is obvious D option will not be true, because the agriculture target for all banks is not similar. Okay. Second is 4.5. It is obvious not clear, because it is, we know that 18% is given to the agriculture sector. Okay, total out of total PSL, 18% given to the agriculture sector. Now the only confusion will be here that what about the foreign banks with more than 20 branches, or with, sorry, not B option, it's C option. The only confusion will be here for more than 20 branches or less than 20 branches. It is the target. For example, if we are talking about PSL target, foreign banks with less than 20% branches have to give 40% total of their ANBC CEOBE in the PSL sector, out of which they have to give 32% of amount in the export sector. Okay, they have to give out of 40%, 32% in the export sector, and remaining 8% in the other priority sectors. So the foreign banks with less than 20 branches do not have agriculture target. So that's why what answer will be correct here? A option will be correct. It is for more than 20 branches of foreign banks. Okay, so right answer will be A. So do remember, the less than 20% branches do not have agriculture target target under the PSL. Okay, they have to give total 40% to the PSL, but out of this 40%, 32 will go to the export sector and the remaining 8% will go to the other PSL sectors. Okay, there is no agriculture target for the foreign banks with less than 20 branches. Now let's move forward to the next question. Which of the following cannot issue commercial paper? Which of the following cannot issue commercial paper? Is it banks? Is it rated companies? Is it financial institution? Is it primary dealers? What will be the answer of the 8th question? A, B, C or D? So commercial papers are short-term financial assets which are the instrument of money market. Okay, and the minimum duration for which you can issue commercial paper is 7 days, maximum is 364 days. Apart from that, the commercial paper can be issued for the minimum amount of 5 lakh. After that, multiple of 5 lakh can be issued. There is no maximum limit on issuing the commercial paper. And first, it was issued in the year 1990. Very good. And no, why B and D you are saying? Question is asking which of the following cannot issue the commercial papers? Banks cannot issue. Banks can only issue the certificate of deposit. Banks cannot issue commercial papers. Commercial papers can be issued by the any corporate, not any corporate. There is a certain conditions of the net worth and the borrowing account, etc. There are certain conditions on the commercial banks, corporates which can issue the commercial papers. So right answer will be A, because banks cannot issue the commercial paper. Bank issue the certificate of deposit. Okay, so right answer will be your A. Now, which of the following is objective of enactment of Foreign Exchange Management Act? So we are talking about the FAMA Act, Foreign Exchange Management Act, in which first of statement is saying to facilitate trade and promote orderly development of forex market in India. Second is saying to facilitate external trade and payment and promote orderly development of forex market in India. Third is saying to facilitate external trade and payment and promote orderly development of forex markets over. Next is saying to replace Foreign Exchange Regulation Act and to promote orderly development of forex market world over. So which of the following is a reason or objective of enactment of Foreign Exchange Management Act? A, B, C or D? What will be the answer of the 9th question? Quite confusing options are there. Devash is saying D, Munni is saying D. Ananta saying B, Gitanjali saying B. Srikanth saying D. SK is also saying D. So D and B, we are getting two options. No. Yeah, FARA was replaced by FAMA, but what was the objective behind it? So objective is to facilitate external trade and payment and promote orderly development of forex market. So it is true that FAMA has replaced the FARA, but what was the reason behind introducing your FAMA Act? Why we have introduced the FAMA Act? Not just to replace the FARA, we introduced the FAMA Act to facilitate the external trade, because we have done the globalization in the year 1991 and FARA has certain restriction related to the foreign exchange. Okay, so what we have to do, the objective is not to replace the FAMA Act, but the objective was to facilitate the external trade as per the new economic policy and to promote the orderly development of the forex market in India, and also to collect the payment from the forex market. Okay, so right answer will be a B option, not a D option. It is confusing. I have already told you that the options are quite confusing. So to replace FAMA, this is not the main objective of introducing the FAMA. Yes, we have replaced FAMA with the FAMA Act, but the objective behind it to make sure that the act which is related to the foreign exchange is following the Foreign Exchange Management Act, should follow the policies of LPG, which we have introduced as a new economic policy in the country. So after the globalization, FAMA Act was not fulfilling the needs of the country as per the globalization norms. That's why we have replaced the FAMA to FAMA to facilitate the external trade and also payment and promote the orderly forex market in the India. Okay, so right answer will be a B option, not D. Next, which of the following cannot categorize as a part of the market risk? I hope the question number 9 is clear to you. We have replaced FAMA with FAMA, but objective was not to replace the FAMA, but to make sure that external trade, that foreign trade will be developed more efficiently, and also the payment and also the forex market will be developed in the country, because globalization means to link Indian economy with world economies. It means you are allowed to do the foreign trade, you are allowed to do the export and import as much as you can, and you are allowed to accept the foreign currency and to pay the foreign currency as whichever amount is required. So that's why option B is true. Okay, now let me know what is the answer of 10th question. Which of the following cannot be categorized as a part of the market risk? Is it a liquidity risk? Is it a legal risk? Is it a foreign exchange risk? Is it a interest rate risk? A, B, C or D? Okay, 10th is B. Everyone saying very good. 10th right answer is B, that is a legal risk. It is not a part of market risk. What is market risk? Market risk is simply when a bank has invested its money in the market and that market went into the loss, then the bank has to face the market risk. So liquidity, foreign exchange, interest rate, all are the types of, or all are can be categorized as a market risk, but not the legal risk. Okay, so right answer will be B. Now let me know out of 10 how much you have done correct. Out of 10 questions, how much you have done correct. Now there is a video course available for JAIIB exam for June-July exam 2022, both in bilingual and both in English and in English medium. Okay, so bilingual batch and English medium batch is available on Adda 24/7 application. This is a video course in which you will find the recorded sessions of all the topics of your subject. Next, to enroll in this particular batch, you can use a code Y496. If you are purchasing this particular batch from Adda 24/7 application, with this code you will find 78% discount. And next thing, there is test pack available for those CAIIB and JAIIB exam, in which you will get 1500 questions and 50 plus test series for JAIIB is also available on the Adda 24/7 application. And to enroll in this particular test packs, you can use the code Y496S. Okay, apart from that, I have already told you that on ebooks there is a sale going on, that is 22% flat. To enroll in this ebooks, you have to use the code Y496S. Also, I have told you that the selection batch is coming on Adda 24/7 for your June JAIIB exam. That is a kind of crash course we are starting from 20th of May. And to enroll in this particular batch, you can use a code Y496. Okay, so these are the offers for all of you. And there is also available the Maha packs. If you do not want to purchase all the topics or all the subjects batches or the ebooks or the test pack individually, you can go for the Maha pack. And for the Maha pack, again you have to use the code Y496 and you will get 78% discount on the Maha pack price. Prices here are little high, but you will get 78% discount after using the Y496 code. Okay, so that is the offer which are available for all of you. Those candidates who are new to the session, do like the session and also do subscribe the Officers Adda 24/7 channel and press the bell icon so that you will get all the notification related to your upcoming sessions on Officers Adda 24/7. Okay, so that's a very good score, 10, 9, 7, 5, 8, 7. Okay, that's a very good score. So let's end the session. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time, 6:50.